yesterday when we heard the department chairs speaking, they all talked about the mission. And the mission isn't about science or engineering, right? The mission is about leadership, technical leadership. And they talked about presentations and students volunteering. And that's what makes Harvey Mudd different, is having to learn to do that. You could go anywhere and learn to be an engineer. You can't go anywhere and learn how to change the world.
Three sides. It'd be pretty blank.
So what they're showing here is actually on the face.
Those guys, if you guys want station 4, it doesn't matter.
There's another one.
You guys are passing photocurrent. So you guys are passing 120 microamps right now. There is no correct answer, there's only science.
On the street and ask them a question, ask them, what is the ground state energy of a harmonic oscillator? Also, I'm going to try to show that some of the smallest things in the universe may end up solving the problem.
That's a smaller number.
Bar omega, h being Planck's constant divided by 2 pi.
I always meet people that I'm just delighted that they're excited to see me, because people who this year's people who were seniors my freshman year, and they're all excited to see me again, and I think, wow, you were so important to me. I didn't know I was important to you. And I have really good conversations with people, and it's really nice.
3.14, 15926, maybe a 5.
The point is, there's not a lot of net accumulation after 20 years, because stuff is dying and stuff is growing. So undisturbed ecosystems tend to plateau out. I think Mudd gave me 2 things. Well, it gave me an excellent training. It really taught me the rules. But it also gave me a challenge that I rose above and continued on. And I always felt like if you could do the challenge of Mudd and learn from that environment and survive it, what out there is any more challenging than Mudd?
How are we going to make a profit at doing this? And that drives a lot of what's going on. I would love to look at it from a more optimistic or theoretical perspective of, we've got to solve the carbon problem, but at the end of the day, and I'll get to this later in the talk, a company's got to be able to make money.
For they shall be alive by happy years.
He's as tall a man as any area.
What's that?
These are good enough to drink in, and so be these boots too.
First of all, welcome back to Harvey Mudd College.
So we've been growing 100% a year. This year we're shooting for 200%. It's taken a lot of different resources and challenges along the way to be able to keep up that growth.
The academics were great. I mean, they took me a far way. But it's, for me, the community as a whole made a difference. Students and staff. I came back to see students that I went to school with as much as, as well as the staff that was here, the staff and faculty. All of them are really part of the community that I'm talking about that makes a difference.
Three 3.14159265358979323846264338327950.
288-41971-693-993-751028.
I sent small molecules to their untimely demise on expensive pieces of highly polished metal housed in even more expensive vacuum chambers. I want a real nerd looking at this paper.
Learning a lot about cancer and discovered that in fact the challenges of real clinical trials and real questions to me were more interesting than the theoretical questions.
Harvey Mudd is still going upward and onward. Thank you.
Okay, it's been fun. There's a college way up north that's made for you and me. Harveymud, Harvey Mudd, Harvey Mudd, Harvey Mudd, Harvey Mudd. Forever hold the ladder slopes high, 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 high. Calculus and Newton's laws and relativity. HARVEYMUG.
Three 3.14159-26535-8979323-846-26433-83279-502.